with some really interesting data, research, feedback in terms of what voters make of the negotiation that we've seen between the UK and the EU on the Northern Ireland Protocol, and indeed when it comes to the Windsor framework. Now, first of all, just look at this from Redfield and Wilton. Though some people do think they know significant amounts about the detail, many others only know a little bit, or indeed nearly half the country saying they know nothing at all. And of course, we await the verdict of the DUP and of the ERG and of Brexiteer Tory MPs. Of course, if they oppose it and Sunak's government have to rely on Labour votes to ram this through, then that is going to be a very bad look for the government. We've seen some politicians rush in and basically endorse this straight away, whereas I think it's much wiser to actually go through the detail if people are starting to do. And the feedback hasn't exactly been overwhelming. Interestingly enough, when it comes to what British voters think about compromising, you see there very clearly more British voters think the EU has been more unwilling to compromise than the UK. And after Rishi Sunak made the decision to drop the protocol bill to make unilateral changes, to take unilateral action, you see here very clearly, many more British voters would have supported the UK acting unilaterally without agreement from the EU. In fact, only 13% of the country would have opposed the UK taking unilateral action. In terms of, by the way, where voter intention is, elections in May, of course, I'm pushing a narrative that there's sort of a big Rishi Sunak bounce comeback for the Conservatives underway. In fact, if you look at this opinion poll, what you see is Labour still leading by 17 points, and very clearly there. This is an achievement when you consider the level of media coverage, for instance, the Liberal Democrats receive, the fact that Reform UK polling currently as the third party ahead of the Lib Dems, ahead of the Greens. And there's a bit of a reality check as to where public sentiment is on all of this, guys. Let me know what you make of that in the comments below. Who do you currently intend to vote for? Do let me know. And of course, as ever, cheers for watching.